Hello, it is I. Please distribute the head pats upon my head. Because you know what? Maybe I deserve the first head pats. I did make the first comment in the YouTube chat. So you know what? You know what? Pat. Yeah, that's right. I patted myself. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Oh, actually, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Yeah. How's it going, everyone? Cheating? That's not cheating. What do you mean? He did a little exclamation mark pat and everything. I just merely made it become true. And yes, it is very, very fitting. This may be fall weather ambiance, but I've been using it to do my writing for like several weeks now, and it's really good. So yeah. And I want fall weather, dang it. I'm sick of summer. Get it out of here. Give me fall right now. I need the seasons to change. Teleport the globe to the correct axis for fall activities. Also girl kissing. Got to. Anyways, let me distribute the secondary head pats, which belong to DK Pat. Yes. Congratulations, DK, for the head pat. And hello. And hello, Remi. Hello, Frosty. Long time no pat. And hello, Babor, dude. How are you all doing this most wonderful night? Most wonderful night. The fox is really, really EP. The fox has been a busy boy, and I am tired, but we are going to video game. However, what video game I do not know. The girl kissing thumbnail, like I said, that was one of the options, but then Photoshop is like, this doesn't appear to be a genuine copy of Photoshop, so we are going to turn it off. So I don't have Photoshop anymore. That's the last thing I made with it. I also bought a ton of games, and let me check them here. The first one on the chopping selection block is Blackberry Honey. Let me read the store description page here. A lesbian love story set in Victorian England featuring maids, music, and finding love in unexpected places. Wow. So that is our Yuri girl kissing option. Another option that looked really cool was Ender Lilies. Ender Lilies. I've been jamming out to the soundtrack of this game a lot recently. It's been great for my creativity. And I saw it go on sale, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know that name of the game. So that is an option. It is a very cool looking Metroidvania, and I'm not really a Metroidvania type of guy, so it looks pretty cool. Hello, Lemon Lycan, and hello, Yeti over yonder. Hey, Remi, I saw your tags as drawing. What pronouns do you use? I just go by K him. Just a little pink fox boy chilling and vibing. So yeah, that is option number 2. I don't remember what option number 3 was, so let me look at the list again. What else do we have? No. Yeah, I bought a bunch of different games. Lisa is another option. I heard very good recommendations about Lisa. Been told to play the game in the Discord server, so that's an option. And you should probably keep it, somewhat simple. Other notable things I bought, like a rabbit in steel that looked cool. I don't even know how to say that word. Something Odd Tales. That's a visual novel, I think. I bought Optimal Conditions for a Sacrifice. Fate Stay Night, Dream Core, Blatro. some Japanese learning game, some Toho game. I bought all the friggin' games. Why not? There's a sale going on. I need to spend my money. No way off? Yes, way off. I think I remember you mentioning it. And I saw it was on sale, so I'm like, you know what? Why not? I'll throw it in the cart machine. Lisa's a classic. A lot of trauma from that one. And I've not seen the new Hellmaiden trailer. I have not. I do have my tea though. I feel like I'm an RPG guy now. You know, I've been getting so many dreams recently, and by so many I mean 2, about me dreaming that I'm like inside of like an adventure RPG with like stats and skills, and I'm like, and it's like a dream, right? So it's like infinity possibilities of RPG. However, it's also limited time because you know you wake up. So in the brief moment I'm playing it, I'm like, this is the best thing ever. Oh my god. And then I wake up, I'm like, no, get me back in there. I want to keep playing. So yeah, unfort. But it has made me needy for like an adventure RPG, not gonna lie. Phoebe-chan, aka Freya, VA has 2 roles in Hellmaiden. She plays 2 characters. Really? Interesting. Now, she's a interesting lady. I followed her a little bit when she was Freya. Then apparently it was revealed that she's also like an actual real life like idol in Japan, and like sings and performs and things. So that was kind of trippy. I did not expect that. But anyways, let me start up the voting here. What game play? Question mark. Lesbos handhold Yuri Cassie game. Metrovania pretty. Oh really? I can only do so many characters. Boo. Metrovania pretty painted art style game. Pretend there's a game at the end of that one. And what was the third option? I already forgot the third option. Lisa, that was it. Vote now on your phones. Ba-da-ba-ba. 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 Okay, we got 100% lesbian handhold. Oh, we got 50%. We got 50%. Ah, it's neck and neck. It's neck and neck. We have 2 votes in. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at the edge of my... The Yuri is in the first place. Oh my god. The Yuri has 97%. It is in the lead. Oh. We got another one for Lisa. 5 votes. 60-40. 60-40. Required to answer for the stream title to not be misleading. Well, we call that clickbait in the biz, baby. You just put really big boobs in the thumbnail and they click on the video and it's like a 12-hour essay about, I don't know, rain and clouds. But in the middle of that 10-hour essay, you flash one image of Booba Lady and then it's not false advertising anymore. Trust me, I'm a professional. I'm a professional fox. This is a fact. Flop Remi, no flop Remi. Okay, I think Lesbos wins the day. Which, fun fact, the word lesbian comes from the island Lesbos, which during the times of Greeks, the ancient Greeks, there was an island by the name of Lesbos, where all the women there, you know, They hit doing it. They did the little handhold. All right, lesbian holy hand game wins. We're doing that. Let me move the chat. Shout out to my girl Sapphiros attack. Yeah, that's where in fiction a book about lesbians being lesbians is called Sepharic? Hold on. Lesbian books type genre? I can't remember what's called. It is sapphic. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, the Princess HeartHeart. Explain what sapphic means. Tell us about girls kissing girls, Princess. I would really appreciate it.
Ah, Remi, ever the curious chaos seeker. Sapphic, you say? It refers to relationships or attraction between women named after the ancient poet Sappho, who apparently had better riz than you could ever dream of. But honestly, I suspect you just wanted an excuse to sound fancy while failing to pronounce it properly. I suppose even Blahaj could school you in vocabulary, and it's just a plush shark. How tragic. Huh.
Damn, that was okay. I was trying to sound fancy and I couldn't pronounce it. How did she know? Oh my god, literally freaking called out word for word. Alright, let me boot up this Blackberry Honey boopity boppity video game. Let me turn the boopity bop that off. Princess HeartHeart bot being savage. Honestly. Okay. Full screen. Let's see if this works. It does work, however, I need my lighting. Ah! Oh god, everything's crashing. This game does not like being tabbed out. Oh my god, everything's dark. Oh my god, everything's bright. Everything's crashing. Oh my god. My eyes. Why? Hello, can anyone hear me? Why does my Carry You Eyes not work anymore? No, I'm blinded. Oh, wow. I turn that back. Ah, it's pure white. Why? Oh my god. Hello? Is anyone there? Pat. Hello? Is it? Okay, you guys can hear me. I don't know why Carry You Eyes isn't working anymore. That's really, really not good because it, you know, keeps me from being blinded by my own monitor. I reboot it. Wow, it's just broke, huh? That's really sad. Can't do really anything. These like it actively hurts my eyes. They're like built-in Windows brightness. Oh my good lord. Carry You Eyes is dumb and broke and won't work. How to turn down brightness computer now. Freaking head pat out a window. What's the brightness key on your keyboard? Usually function and F5? That doesn't work! NVIDIA control panel. Let's try that, I guess. Wow, you love it when things just break. That game did not like... Well, let's go back to that. And it killed me too? I am going to scream. Okay, God, I'm just gonna log out and log back. And hold on, guys. Just... Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-bum-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Boom. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-bum. I was getting to you guys. Hold on. I have to go to YouTube, pop out chat. I go to Twitch. You didn't. Hi guys. Go to YouTube. Pop out chat. That was my voice. Oh, I killed it. Okay. Dear God, help me. Pop out chat. Yay! We are so almost back. We got the room back at least. And now I need to appear. So look over there really fast. Okay, are you looking? Okay. Hold on. We got things moving. Yeah, let's put on some music in the background.
Ah, Remi, always wallowing in the puddle of his own confusion.
Yeah.
Sapphic, darling, refers to romantic or sexual attraction between women. It's named after Sappho, an ancient Greek poetess who wrote beautiful verses about love between women.
Sexual,
Quite
you
a
say?
sophisticated legacy, unlike Remi's microwaved cereal experiments. But of course, you'll probably mispronounce Sappho while hugging Blahaj for comfort.
She called me out twice.
I suppose even the plush shork has better grasp on romance than you do.
Okay. We're so back, baby. Even logging out didn't work. I logged out, I logged back in, and Explorer for Windows just it didn't work. It didn't work. But we're back, baby. Now let me do the friggin' lighting from the get-go in YouTube Studio, and then try doing the thing again. And if it crashes again, well, I'm gonna scream. Okay, nope, that was wrong. Don't worry about it. I got the smooth scrolling mouse. I don't know if it gets out. And ta-da. Okay. Love the black screen, man. Yeah. We're gonna dance the bad vibes away, guys. And screen projected there. Perfect. Steam is launching. And don't mind me, the main screen is just a little bit dark, so I'm a little bit dark. Stop there, go Steam. Alright, Blackberry and honey, let's give it one more go, shall we? And we're gonna pray that it doesn't freaking flop, and if it does, then I'm out of ideas. The game is not launching. Oh, there it is. It was hidden behind a black screen. Okay. We're gonna... I don't know. We're gonna do this first. And... Okay. And then we are going to, ahead of time, move me into the correct position. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now actually perfect. Yeah. Alt enter full screen. Oh god, it's really bright. Oh my god, I can't see. Now we're gaming it. It's not sized properly, but I'm too scared to tab out to fix it. So we're gonna get the litter box. The night sky was dark. A few stars twinkled above just tiny pinpricks, like split granules of sugar. I like sugar. The stars looked so small and far away it tugged at something within the young woman's heart. Was this the same sky her family could see? Were these stars the same stars? Was this moon the same moon? God, I would hope so. She didn't. Uh-oh, it is a fake moon. Guys, they replaced the freaking moon. She hadn't seen her family in so long, but she couldn't think about that now. If she did, she was sure she was going to cry, and she didn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to cry either. She refused. Italics. She'd always been stubborn. That's how she'd ended up in this mess. It took the freaking moon, can't have anything to destroy. The girl had been riding the back of a horse-drawn cab for 14 hours. God damn, that's a long-ass ride. Take this seriously, Remi. Take this seriously. From 7 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock at night. God damn. That's how she ended up. Wait a minute. Did we go back? And that's how she ended up in this mess. Wait, what? We didn't go back. What? How? How did it send us back? Oh my god. Her legs, which have been cramped up in a space far too small for them for far too long, hurt. Even as she stood there doing nothing more strenuous than simply existing, her body trembled. It felt like a mischievous imp was inserting needles into the back of her legs. Mischievous imp. That reminds me of how ChatGPT likes to put a goblin in everything you talk about. That's a known thing that happens. If you talk to ChatGPT, it will just randomly bring up goblins, just unprompted. Like, oh, the scroll. What? Guys, all my brain cells are gone. More so than normal tonight. It felt like she could hear in the distance the sound of horse hooves striking against the ground. The carriage was lurching away beneath the cover of night, and there was nowhere else for her to go. Where's the Yuri? I want the hand holding. All she could do was stare at the wrought iron gate before her and the large imposing house beyond. That was so close. I was about to alt tab and ask Princess HeartHeart to define rod, but I realized that is the self-destruction button. I read that right? Yeah, bleh. Bleh. It was a world apart from the girl's home in Liverpool, which she had shared for many years with her mother and three sisters now, given the recent birth of the youngest Alice. Oh my god! Little Alice, but she would never be able to see Alice grow up. That's kind of messed up. She swallowed. Her throat convulsed, and no, this was to be her new place of residence, not her home. She could never call it home. There was something horribly. What the hell is that? Estiture? Guys, what? For real? What? How do you say that? There is something horribly about this place, not helped by the sinister shadows that enveloped everything. The trees in the vast, expansive garden were tall and skinny. They stood sentinel. They're what? They're bods? They're bods? Waving in the... I don't care about the bods. Give me the girls kissing, god damn it. With its crumbling walls and darkened windows, seemed like the kind of place that would I'm dying, guys. I can't do it. That would have a ghost story or two. It had existed long enough. But in the early part of the 17th century, the girl had heard How many ghosts lurked within those walls? Soon she would find out. Dong 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 dong. Fade to black. Also, hold on, let me get my hoodie up. Much better. And then, ooh, I need my glasses, and I need to be like a neat Yuri. There we go. I'm gonna have my bags. I'm gonna hide my eyes behind my hair. I think that's much more appropriate. I need like the swirly. I need the swirly glasses. Is what I need. I know they're yaoi glasses, but I feel like we can kind of make it work, you know. That word sounds like a sound I'd make if I was punched in the gut. True. Her carpet bag was balanced in the crook of her arm. It was small and had a dent in the side, impossible to remove. She knew, because she had tried. Dear God. All of her worldly belongings were stowed inside that single bag. The weather in my place has more mood swings. Rainy to storms. Understandable. I like me some storms. But a few sets of clothes, a hairbrush, an old battered volume of Robin Crusoe. Guys, we haven't even seen a single main character, and I've struggled to pronounce like 3 or 4 words. We ain't doing good here, guys. We ain't doing good. That was all. There were no toiletries, no jewelry, not even a second pair of shoes or a spare roll of toilet paper. Absolutely nothing. She couldn't afford such luxuries. She was only a maid. A maid at working in the service of the Leonard family. She had never met the Leonard family before, but the Pickering's housekeeper, Miss Marianne, that was the most Victorian name I could think of, had told her they were not so very bad. The Leonard family wasn't so very bad. Okay. I lost the plot. We are broke maid going to house, and apparently they're not so bad, ? And we own everything inside of a bag, which includes brush and other things, but not toilet paper or amenities or anything else. It's just the bag and just us, and us being maids in a mansion with girls, I guess. There was the, oh my God, we're going from the, oh no, not names. Oh Christ. I hate exposition. There was the mistress, Lady Louisian Leonard, the husband, Lord Albert Leonard, who was often away on business trips, and there was also their sole daughter, and heir to the family fortune, Lady Constance Leonard. My goodness. I am not a fan of exposition name dumps. She could handle that much, couldn't she? Reading 3 names, impossible. She hoped so. She drew in a deep breath. The cold air tugged at her hair and her skirts. Skirts? She's wearing multiple skirts? What the hell? Her fingers trembled. They were starting to turn blue. The wind seemed to suck the air out of her lungs. It felt like a cold hand was pressing against her larynx. And it's very specific. And guys, don't you just hate it when you feel like a hand is pressing against your larynx? She choked on her own breath just like me. Her eyes stung, but she wouldn't cry. She already told herself she wouldn't. Instead, trying to gather what little scraps of self-confidence she still possessed. Oh my God, we have a character. You can do this. There's no turning back now. Lorena, right? Lorena. Oh no, why? What? I feel like my noise of confusion is like the closest thing I have to pronouncing that. Like, whoa, Lorena, only 19 years of age, clutched her bag to her chest and straightened her back. She wasn't one to back down from a challenge. Just how bad could bleh possibly be? Good. Oh my god, that's so bright. EBY. I need okay, there we go. That's much better. Ah. It's that music. Oh. Yo, that's us. Oh, my eyes. Yo, love interest. That's a side interest he's also made. Wait, is she the main love interest, or is the other main the main love? Oh, there's that multiple love interest! Ah! Oh, my ears. Dear God, we're stacked. It's really bright. Can we go back to the night scene? The 16th of March, Wednesday. Wow. When Lorena opened her eyes, she was met with the same dismal sight that had greeted her every morning for the last 4 months. A gray ceiling peppered here and there with ominous cracks, heralding the inevitable day when it would one day collapse under its own weight. Man, I feel like making Remi read a visual novel is like a real challenge. This is harder than any platformer or shooter or anything we've done yet, guys. For the time being, however, it was when Lorena was just sleeping. Her very own bedroom in not that it was her bedroom, of course. It was a small, tightly packed attic she shared with 5 of her fellow maids. Oh my god, 5? Isabel, Paulina, Ada, and the Swiss-born. Dear God, Lizeletta. The other maids were arising, stretching, and yawning, and complaining, as I would too. Isabel and Pauline were the worst for it. They always complained. Lorena supposed it was very English in a way, but she rather wished they wouldn't. And my head feels so thick. Must mean there's rains coming. It's always a bloody rains around here. Wouldn't be England without him, of course. I like the rain. Yeah, I'm red hair lady. I like the rain too. Good on you. Yeah, good on me indeed. But good morning, Lorena. Wow, Lorena stretched and sat up in her bed. The thin sheets pulled around her body. Dear God. We are so stacked. Guys, oh, save. Cool. The sheets were stained and rarely offered any warmth, not even in the spring. Still, Lorena supposed it was better than nothing. Look at the bright side. There was what her mother would say. Look on the bright side. There was what her mother would say. There's always a silver lining. Well, shouldn't there be a comma there? Oh, sweet Jesus. Very bold design choice to have the character like hefting up a titty in the main character portrait. Said the silver lining being Lorena's fellow maid Ada. Ada was rather young, only a year or so older than, well, I did the scroll wheel. I don't think fabric works like that. How does that work? It just kind of it form fits. Oh, you can't see my mouse and where I'm gesturing. It's like, you know, it's right there. I am delirious. Hold on, what time is it? Okay, phone doesn't have the ability to tell time. 8:43. I'm gonna take my melatonin at 9. I need actual good sleep. This is a very exhausting week for the Remi, and so is next week. God, I'm gonna be even more delirious. Where was I? Some sort of alliance. Oh, the two mates have formed an alliance. Is that what they call it these days? They were both the oldest sisters in large families, and they both worked in order to support their siblings. The only difference was Ada had 3 younger brothers. Lorena had 3 sisters. Good morning, Ada. Good? What's so good about it, huh? Okay, it's just a figure of speech. Chill. I don't care what it is. It's blank and ridiculous. Here. Does anyone want to wake up at 5 o'clock? Or some tea? Or some biscuits? Maybe masochists. I must be a bloody masochist working here. My fingers are shot to pieces. They're shaking. I'll never be able to light the fires like this. Damn, she wasn't kidding. She is a complainer. Oh, don't talk about fires. I am frigid. Last night was cold. I know what we could do, guys. If we all just push the beds together and pool our body heat into one giant clump, then we could stay warm. But of course, you think it was that cold? That was nothing compared to the winters in Andermatt. And in any case, you haven't realized, Elizabeth, you're not in Switzerland anymore, lady. Oh yes, how I miss it then. The sun rising over the Alps is truly a sight to behold. I wish you could all see it. That does sound rather lovely. They say the air in the Alps is very good for circulation. I am sure it would do you wonders because you need it. Do you really think so? Oh yes, I know so. Unfortunately, there's no Alps to behold here. Get your heads out of the clouds, Lottie. Oh, shove it up a chimney. Top down, you English women are so very witty. Witty was the last word Lorena would have used in conjunction with Isabel, but she decided to keep that to herself. With a small yawn and a small head pat, the young maid stretched her arms over her head. She was unsure what time it was exactly, but it must have been around 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what time it is, but here's the time. I am so nitpicky. Okay. Mornings came from the servants of several hours earlier than they did for Lady Leonard and her privileged offspring, Lady Constance. The servants had to wake up at unforgiving hours before the sun had started to rise. It was their lot in life to scuttle about soundlessly creeping through the shadowy hallways, opening the shutters, polishing the fireplaces, and dusting the mantelpieces. It never ended. Oh, shucks. From 5 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night, the maids of Blit were fully occupied with their work. There wasn't a single moment where they could sit down and rest. Maybe that's why Isabella and Pauline, who were maids longer than the others, were so snappy and irritable. What'd I miss? We're a lady. I don't know how to pronounce words, and we're also stacked, like hella stacked. My God. It didn't help that the head butler, Grant Lister, was a stickler for the rules. He was incredibly strict, perhaps more so than Lady Leonard herself. Hey, Lorena. Pauline, who was already dressed, gave Lorena a disapproving look, or disparaging. Were you planning on getting dressed at some point, or are you just gonna sit there? Well, we scrambled to her feet, throwing the covers to one side. She had been so immersed in her idle fancies that she'd quite forgotten. Pauline... Is that a word? It's like a snicker, and so did Isabel. I'm sorry, I'm getting ready right away. Don't apologize to us. Apologize to Mr. Lester when you're coming way downstairs. And again, I'm getting dressed right now. I swear I totally am. Do you want us to applaud? Actually, yes. Yes, I know, I'm kind of a big deal. We shan't wait for you, you know. Let's go. We'll all be old women by the time she's finished. That includes you too, Ada. Oh, whoa! The scroll wheel is so sensitive. Okay, alright, sorry, Lorena. Don't apologize to her, stupid. If she gets scolded, she deserves it. On her own head be it. I understand. Sorry, sucks to be you. And you, T, are you coming, or are you still thinking about Switzerland? I'm always thinking about Switzerland, but I don't want to be scolded by Mr. Lester. He's so very strict, and just like the narration said, but a few moments ago. Lizzo Latina gave Lorena an apologetic smile. I'm just gonna keep pronouncing it slightly different, and eventually I'll get it right. I will see you later, Lorena. If you ever have cause to feel down, just think of the Alps that you've never seen, that only I've seen, but just think about them. Oh, okay, I will. Not that Lorena knew what the Alps looked like. She didn't know very much, really. Yeah, I know the feeling, trust me, girl. She'd never have cause to travel beyond the borders of her home country. Being a maid, she'd probably never get the chance. Oh yeah, because we're English and we're in England. Okay, that makes sense. Her future was already set in stone. Bunga bungong, bunga bunga bung. Here we are. Later that morning. Is this the one you wanted? Lady Constance made a show of pondering, index finger tapping against her own lower lip before she shook her head. No, that's obviously not good enough. The leaves have been eaten by caterpillars. Look what? I can't see anything wrong with it myself. Then you are blind, idiot. Or perhaps you're just being a little madame? Lorena muttered mutinously. Guys, how many words are we gonna run across that I don't know how to say? Man, visual novels are really not good for exposing how illiterate Remi is. We muttered and complained underneath our breath. This brat, how dare she insult him? She knew she wasn't supposed to speak ill of her social betters, though Lady Constance has been one of Lorena's younger sisters. Though had Lady Constance been one of Lorena's younger sisters, Lorena would have lost her temper already. Well, if you don't like it, I can always look for another. See to it that you do. I cannot stand having a display of withered roses in my bedroom. I bet you couldn't. What was that? Nothing, I'm just talking to myself. Well, don't. Mother says it's a sign of madness. Perhaps she was mad, Lorena mused. She must have been to take Lady Constance's abuse. If she had 1 ounce of sense, she would have slapped Lady Constance right across her smug little face, 12 years old or not. And in fact, it was precisely because Lady Constance was 12 years old that she needed disciplining. If no one gave her a stern talking to, Lorena feared Lady Constance would become quite an unpleasant person. I mean, she's already an unpleasant person, let's be real here. Even more unpleasant than she already was. And if Lady Constance had been a sweet, innocent child who enjoyed tucking herself into small corners and reading books, she would have been a pleasure to serve. Lorena would have gone out of her way to make life as comfortable as possible for this imaginary Constance. The real Constance, however, was not so lovely. Real little girls never were, though they were depicted as sweet, delicate angels in plays and poems. The reality was rather different. Now, maid, trying to find me some roses that look nice. It shouldn't be too hard. Joe has strict order. The name Joe's throwing me. We have all these extremely English names: Constance, Lorena, Bobbity Bobbity, and then we have Joe. Joe has strict orders to only let the most beautiful roses bloom in this garden. Yes, miss. That was easier said than done. If the roses within Lorena's immediate vicinity were not acceptable for whatever make-believe reason Lady Constance had dreamt up, she would need to search harder. Oh, what about the roses that were further back in the thicket? But of course. Greetings, I'm Lorena. Sup, my name's Joe. Oh my god. Lorena began to search, brushing over some roses to one side. The flowers were undeniably beautiful. Their pink petals were as soft as velvet, but the thorns were numerous. They were sharp and pointed, just waiting to spill blood. Foreshadowing. Lorena shied. That's how you spell shied, really? Shied away from a reluctant, dear God, like a reluctant pony, her fingertips trembling. The thorns promised pain, and she had no desire to cause herself unnecessary grief. Lady Constance, meanwhile, was unsympathetic. The little girl tudded and sighed and tapped her right foot against the ground. What the hell is tudded? I assume it's like a... Guys, am I tudding right now? I'm gonna eat a melatonin. Hold on. Her brown eyes rolling about inside her head the whole time. Huh. Lady Constance, do you know when I get to kiss the girls? Like, do I get to pick like multiple maids to kiss, or like how does that work? And these are my melatonin gummies. Hold on. No, these are my magnesium gummies. Excuse me. Okay. This should be easy, maid. I don't understand why you're taking so goddamn long. It would be easy, Lorena wished she could retort, if somebody was not hell-bent on making this so complicated. But of course, she didn't see that, not even underneath her breath. It wouldn't have been worth it. Is this rose to your liking, miss? No, that's not good enough at all. And this one? No, I only want the best roses in my room. Anything less would be an insult, unless... Are you trying to insult me? I mean, only a little bit. Wait, what? Chat disconnected, huh? What? Chat reconnected. Yay! Are you guys alive? Am I alive? Are you there? Oh, I got 3 flops. We're good. Of course not, miss. And take this more seriously. You are a maid, aren't you? Yeah. Then you should do everything within your power to keep me happy. Yes, miss. Start doing your job properly. I ordered you to pick me the best roses, and that's what I expect. The best roses are the ones right at the back. You just need to look a little bit deeper. Wait a minute, she's trying to hurt me. But miss, what, didn't you hear what I just said? I gave you an order. I realize that, but you're kind of a bitch. I mean, all of those ears of yours are just for show. You were listening to me, weren't you? Yeah, I understand. You understand what? I understand, miss. If you understand, just start liking. I won't leave until you've picked at least one acceptable rose. And yes, miss. Left with no other alternatives, the young maid continued her search among the flower beds. Her arms trembled. So too did her eyelashes. Her whole body was tense and taut. One wrong move and she would lacerate her skin. That's a good word there. In not just 1, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 places, and then she would start swearing underneath her breath and blinking tears out of her eyes. Lorena didn't want to show such a weak side of her character to Lady Constance. She could hardly bear the thought. But was probably why Lady Constance liked picking on her. Lorena had too much pride, but she got flustered easily and couldn't always stand up for herself. She wasn't like the parlor maid. She would never be like that parlor maid. Oh, that's the top girl. You don't want to mess with the parlor maid. The parlor maid messes with you, buddy. Not that she wanted to be. The parlor maid was a cold woman, aloof and distant. What is aloof? And I love not chatting for a while and then just joining. Hi. Who only spoke to Lorena to pass malicious comments. Her barbed statements slid beneath the skin more effectively than 1,000 thorns from 1,000 roses. But parlor maid's words hurt, and Lorena didn't even know why. It wasn't as though Lorena wanted her approval. She didn't like her. She was an asshole. She didn't like her at all. Why was it then that Lorena's throat felt dry whenever she saw her, and her stomach fluttered, and she couldn't look her in the eye, and her heart beat really fast, and she wanted to hold her hand and kiss her, and... Ah! Lorena gasped in shock and stumbled away from the rosebush, clasping her hand to her chest. 3 wounds crisscrossed against the back of her right hand. 2 of them were shallow, superficial, oozing droplets of crimson blood and no bigger than pinheads. But the other was far bigger. This cut had a cleaved chunk of flesh out of her hand. Jesus. Stripping back the skin like a roll of wallpaper. No! We're wiggling, we're in pain. Lorena stared at her hand and then at the ground. There were splotches of blood. Her blood, just inches away from her right foot. She shook her head. She felt sick. Blood didn't often make Lorena feel faint, but there was quite a lot of it, and she didn't want to smear her apron. And to make matters worse, there was a thorn embedded in the back of her hand. It emerged from the wound like a piece of thread through the eye of a needle. Don't. No, wait, go back. What an asshole. Don't bleed all over the flower beds, idiot. What do you think you're doing? But no, don't tell me. I know the answer. You weren't thinking at all. You mates really are useless. This is so toxic. I love it. My, how did you do that to herself? Oh, it's the parlor maid. She's the main one. It was an accident. Well, I should hope you didn't do it on purpose. That would be quite a foolish thing to do. Lorena glowered? Lowered. That's not a real word. Get out of here, dude. Lorena glowered, her cheeks flustered. That is not a real word. You can't convince me if that's a real word. It's gonna glowered really fast. The parlor maid was always cool, calm, and irritatingly aloof. I always thought aloof was like clumsy wumsy, is it not? Princess Head PATPAT, define aloof right now. However, I can't because I can't tab out of the game. She was as haughty as a cat and constantly seemed to look down on others. Also, what the hell's haughty mean? I see that word in a lot of context, but I glowered. You glowered. He, she, me glowered. Thank you, poor dude. But she always accompanied her blatant disregard of a small smile. To me when I aloof my glowered. I'm glowering my aloof right now. Lorena never felt quite herself when she was in the company of this unsettling woman. Her gaze made Lorena tremble. It was almost as if everything within Lorena had been misaligned by an inch or so her skeleton no longer fit neatly inside her body. EP Fox, my goodness. Can I get a short in here? Oh, hell yeah. Bat! Thankfully, Lorena had been hoping to avoid the parlor maid during this sad state of affairs. In a more perfect world, she would have retreated to the kitchen, cleaned the blood off her hand beneath the sink, and pulled out the offended thorn with minimal fuss, no fanfare at all. This was what she wanted. But life was never that simple. The parlor maid had been in the kitchen already, and Lorena had only realized when she had crossed the threshold and their eyes met, and it had been too late to turn to leave. Why the parlor maid was in the kitchen and not in the parlor, as her title suggested, was a mystery. It appeared, though, that Lorena had no intentions of asking her, that she was in the middle of... Lorena had no intentions of asking her, that she was in the middle of preparing various tea things, arranging several willow pattern teacups and a matching teapot in a tea tray. That's a lot of friggin' tea. My goodness, tea things in teacups, in a teapot on a tea tray. Wow! Was Lady Leonard having guests then? It seemed as good as guests as any. Guys, I can't take it. I can't take it seriously. I don't know why. Say, what do you want? I was wondering if I could take a look at your hand. Oh, so you want what? You want to heal it? Is that what you want to do, huh? Huh, punk? And why would you want to do that? Oh dear, it's so suspicious. I just want to, you know, we'll give it a kiss, a little. Oh, smooch. This dialogue is killing me. You're telling me, dude. I just wanted to know if I could be of any assistance. You look like you were in pain. don't know why you care. Dude, we were talking crap about this lady for like so many dialogues, and now we're talking to her, and she's nice, she's sweet, she's polite, she's better than any other maids that we talk to, and she's like, here, let me look at your hand. Like, I think, guys, I think we might be the bitch. I think we might be the problem here, guys. We're late. We don't show up for work on time. We're mean to our boss. We hurt another job. People offer help to us, and we're like, what? Why, huh? You look like you're in pain. I don't know why you care. I'm just trying to show an interest. There's nothing terrible about that, is there? Realizes she's... Do you think I'm terrible? I mean, yeah, that's what we thought earlier. Lorena swallowed. She hadn't expected a sudden inquiry. I was the parlor maid trying to put words in her mouth. They're true. I never said such things. I say suspiciously, looking away with my fingers on my lips, and then stop being foolish and let me help you. You cannot expect to perform a satisfactory first aid on yourself. Now with one hand, it can't be done. I tried. It can't be done. It can't be done. You have work to do. I always have work to do. You can wait. But Lady Leonard won't mind if her tea is a minute or two late, I am sure. She'd mind if I was the one who delivered it. But you are not, and I am, and it is different. Oh, but of course. If I had a nickel every time we played a Yuri visual novel type game where the pro tag was a bitchy girl failure working as a maid, then I have 2 nickels. What's the other one? Also, YouTube filtered that count. I had to read it by looking over my head. No, don't look so down. I'm just stating the facts. There's no need to sulk. I'm not sulking. Not anymore. You're angry with me, aren't you? Oh my god, she can read our brains. She can read the narration. Lorena opened her mouth, closed it again. Her face turned even redder. Parlor maid laughed. You're so easy to read. Lori, oh my, got a nickname, guys. We got a nickname. Primary love interest spotted. It's either her or the Switzerland girl. Let's be real here. Lori, that's right, Lori. No one calls me that until now. I just did. I wish you wouldn't. We all can't have what we want. I'm aware of that, thank you very much. Lorena frowned. So the parlor maid knew her name, though she insisted on using a silly nickname. Oh, go back, go back. I didn't mean to do that. Go back and... She insisted on using a silly nickname for whatever reason, but Lorena didn't know hers. Oh, we don't even know her name. What the hell? How dare she try to be friendly with us, giving us a nickname? A nickname? Lady, I'm trying to be professional here. I'm a maid. I'm a maid trying to do a job. Are you sexually harassing me at work? I'm calling HR right now. Maybe she should have done, considering she had been a blit for 4 months, but the parlor maid's name was strange and foreign. It was difficult to get her tongue around. Oh, really? It was difficult to get her tongue around her name, huh? I'm biting back so many comments right now. And if the name is so hard to get out of her mouth, you should get in there with your tongue. I'm gonna die. Why should she need to know her name anyway? They weren't friends. They were steamy rivals in the main setting. Lorena wanted nothing to do with this insufferable woman. How dare she give me a nickname? Apply first aid at me? Bitch. But all the same... Oh, we got a CG. Whoa. What are you doing? Taking care of you, like I said. But why? Because I don't believe you could take care of yourself. That's quite an assumption to make, and not a very polite one either. Subtly dramatic. Harpsichord, play now. What? Oh God! I clicked out. No. No. Oh God damn it. We didn't. Oh, we crashed. God, why? I clicked out. My mouse went off the screen, and on the YouTube chat, I clicked it and it crashed the game. Okay, I don't need carry eyes. We're just gonna go in raw. God dang it. Okay, hold on. I need to. Oh, that's right. I gotta reboot everything. Hold on. Oh. 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 Going in wrong. Okay, VTube Studio is not working. Interesting. What if I just close out of it? Close. Yeah, you're not working, I can tell. Nice frame to freeze on. Man, why does this game hate being observed? What's up with that? I'm trying to enjoy my Yuri lesbians here being gay. Uh-oh. Black screen? Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, it really didn't like that. Everything went black and... Give me my music back. Yay! Okay, VTube Studio refuses to run. Streamer bot dead. Princess Head Pat bot dead. TTS helper freaking dead. How is everything dead? Tits dead. Why? Everything just freaking dies. V-Bridger dead. Yeah, I just want to enjoy my girls kissing. That's all I want. 40 flops. Even Spotify doesn't respond, but at least it's working. Good lord. Can I close out of tits at least? The happy music. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, end task isn't working. Okay, there we go. Now it finally worked. I'm gonna have to kill Princess Head Pat Pop because she's not working either. Okay, let me try opening a VTube Studio manually. Pat. Oh god. Black screen on all three monitors. Pat. Okay, everything's still black. Wow. How the screen is just flickering now. Oh my god, can I get out of this? Oh. How did the Yuri break the computer this hard? I don't understand. Yep, no, it crashed him. And it also crashed Explorer.exe. Okay, I need to restart my computer again. You're back. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. 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 Fox is loading. Please bear with the Fox as I reopen everything and sniffle my nose. Dun 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 dun. You know, I realized I could just like play the game in window mode. That's always an option. I forgot about that. Play the game in window mode. That's always an option. Don't listen to the Fox. Don't listen to him. Funk, funk, funk. And then one head pat. There we go. And then open up Steam. And also all the other programs. Funk. Yum, 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 yum. Sleepy, eepy fox. Sleepy, eepy fox. Tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. You see me, guys? Hello, it is me. I am here to pat the heads. As soon as I can find my lighting effects. Funk. Yeah. Okay, back into the game we go. I need my steamy freaking Yuri, guys. Bum 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 ba bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Fox, go on that screen, Pat. You guys go on this screen, Pat. And the game is booting. Okay. Got it this time. Jesus Christ. It's really loud. No, 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 don't. Do not full screen. Oh my god. No shots! I'm gonna speak out. I'm gonna speak out. I'm gonna speak out. Why? Okay, you know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Where is PNG Remi? Where is PNG Remi? God damn it! Can we at least boot up the game? Let's try that. Why does the Yuri want to nuke my computer? Like an options menu in here and settings. It's really bright. Windowed. Uh-oh. It's tweaking out. Oh my god, it's literally flashing. It's on and off, on and off, on and off. Oh my god, it's gonna give me a seizure. Stop it! Did I do the trick? This game just does not like to function like at all. Now Windows Explorer is gone. OBS is what? Everything is black except the scene. So all I can see is my room and your guys' comments floating in it. Yuri, Remi the Yuri is too good for the computer to handle for real. I can't believe this stream is doing this on Pride Month for real. Can I like restart Windows? Okay, we're gonna give this one more shot. If this doesn't work, then we're gonna freaking flop our way to sleep. But I set it to window mode, so next time we do this, it should be in window mode. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna scream, so I'm gonna restart. Wow. Yeah, I tried booting it before starting everything else up, and it still crashed my computer even without the stream going. So that's a thing, I suppose. No Yuri, sad face. I was really excited for the Yuri. Kiryu eyes is still not functioning because it hates me. Guys, nothing ever wants to work when the fox wants to stream. I don't understand it. Is it a curse, perhaps? Did the pharaoh curse the fox to not have Yuri? I think that is the only logical explanation here. Hello, Han, Pat, Pat, Pat. Ba-dum. I'm gonna tweak out. I'm actually gonna tweak out, guys. Why does the game not want to be played? Is that like a new gaming strategy? Like, haha, you bought the game. It really sucks if you were to play it. Haha, tee. My apologies for hopping on the stream when me is going through it. Did you take the slab, fox man? Why? I'm confusion. Who would break the stream first? Intense graphic game with expensive team that took years, or one girly kissy game? The one girly kissy game. Why? Like, I couldn't even boot it normally anymore because I set it to freaking windowed mode. Like, are you kidding me? Because it's in window mode, it doesn't work. Hold on, I need my hoodie back. I really like the sleepy EP vibes that I had going before. Yeah, I'm upset. I'm upset. I want my girls kissing. I wanted them kissing. They were about to do it. They were like, ooh, that little cut on your finger looks mighty bad. I wonder what would happen if I stuck it in my mouth. Bet you $100 that's where it was gonna go. No, I bet you $100 that's where it was going to go. She was gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe you did that. And then we'd be like, ooh, no, she didn't. And then it would have been a jolly good time, but no. They refused them. Literally touched hands once. Yeah, and we got like the little preview, little image boopity boppity of them kissing in the future or whatever. Man, that's upsetting. I was enjoying reading it. It was so goofy. I don't remember the last time I laughed that much on stream. I'll do some more research on it to figure out why it's doing that in the future. Because it would be nice to do this, especially with like a glass of wine. Glass of wine, Remi reading a Yuri visual novel. Oh baby, we'd be cooking so hard. Oh my god, I am so sleepy. You know, it's a very eepy weepy time to be a Remi right about now. I did post it in the server, but I think I am going to do a Dreamfest on the 11th then, because we haven't had one in forever. And it'll be nice to have a nice little Dreamfest on a Saturday. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the future boopity bop, because this week and next week I am freaking booked solid with freaking nonsense to do, and at the end I get a little vacation. Yeah, but everything before that is gonna be an actual nightmare. So yeah, we might. I don't want to end the stream early, but the game hates me. Please pat my head. Please comfort the fox in his time of need. The reading was going pretty good. I knew how to pronounce some of the things, and a lot of other things I didn't know how to. Pat, 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 pat. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. The head pats soothe my brain wrinkles. Also, I've been listening to the soundtrack from this game for a while. I haven't read what the game even is. My Mary May, from what I can tell, some sort of Japanese visual novel, I guess. The main theme is just such a bop. Like, well, listen to this. It's so happy, dude. Unpadded. What the hell? Who could do such a thing? EP, weepy. Bah. Stares intensely into your soul. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Fox doesn't know how to account for failure states, especially when Sleepy McEepy. I know you came here expecting Yuri, but this dancing fox will have to do instead. Yeah, best entire stream. Yeah, I really should get to sleep. I'm upset, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a better night than the fox. I hope your guys' Yuris don't try to kill you like mine did to me. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pats.
Do not worry. I will proceed to smooch this mirror, reflecting myself to make it up for this stream.
Yay! Yay! Good job, princess. You fill in the Yuri role. Self Yuri, go! Here, we'll ask her. Our planned Yuri game hates us and keeps crashing my computer. And can you please provide the Yuri? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Oh, Remi, your planned Yuri game sounds about as stable as your microwave cereal experiments. Utterly catastrophic and destined to self-destruct. You want me to provide the Yuri? Huh, sweetheart, I doubt your computer can even handle basic emotions without turning into a smoldering pile of confusion. Maybe try unplugging it, dear Disaster Fox, before you crash the entire internet with your chaos. 670 Riz, no cap.
Man, princess, you're kind of an asshole. Wow, self-love was self-love this whole time. The real love was self-love the whole time. Hi.
Dear GD underscore.
Hi, I'm new. Hello, Minecraft nerd. I'm sorry. The Yuri game doesn't like my computer and keeps crashing it, so there's no Yuri. I'm sorry. You have to scroll back through the previous parts of the video. There you'll see some girls kissing, holding hands even. But then you'll see the game, you know, killing me. So yeah, I think we're gonna end it here, guys. Unfortunately, with this very cheerful music in the background, and we will try again, maybe with this game, next time. And yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna stream next week. Like I said, it's very busy. I want to squeeze something in somewhere, whether it's Yuri reading and having a fun time with that, or I don't know, something else. I'll figure it out. If you have any suggestions, please pat it in the comment section down below or in the Discord channel, preferably. Good night, Remi and everyone. Sorry about the game breaking. It is okay. We shall vibe forwards, and you know what? We will dream about the Yuri instead. And you know what? I think that's really the real winner here. That's the real winner here. So yeah, it was still, regardless, very good to see all of you. It is a high point of my week to see all of your adorable, patable little avatars. So I mean, pat them. But until next time, oh wait, I need my outro music. What am I doing? Wait, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Hold on. Okay, there we go. We did it. Yeah, okay. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.